Hello guys, more. I was about to say house flipper. I'm lying. It's not that at all. So I am back in Farm Together in part of this little mini series about landscaping in this game. I'm going to go with an Oriental garden today. Now, I am not an expert by any means on an Oriental garden. Okay, I'm not. I've been in some and I love them. I love the rock garden kind of thing. In this game, though, I can show you what's available. Let's put it that way. We do have a couple of fences here. This is quite nice. I mean, they're both lovely. They're both beautiful. And I am ashamed to say I don't know the difference between I don't know why that's an Eastern fence and that's considered a Japanese fence. I don't, and I feel woefully inadequate at the moment, but it's true. Now you can use those again to fence off your back garden. You could put the house there and fence off the whole lot that you're allowing for this, that you're allowing this house to have. Gosh, I'm a mess. And what would I put down for a walkway? That's a really good question. There's nothing specifically that seems to work. What is that? Lunar soil. I guess I'll pass that one. Lower grass. That might be. What does that look like? There we go. There we go. You know what? We could just use this. We just use a nice, quiet, grassy path. And we could, again, go back to that fencing. We could put something like this across the front if we wanted to. If you wanted to get into it. It feels really formal, but I mean, that's a thing. That's one option, absolutely. We could just do a little fence if we wanted to make it a little quieter, if it's just like part of the neighborhood kind of thing. So you could fence off your whole lot if you wanted to do it that way. Now, in Oriental gardens, they tend to be very quiet. Think, minimal stuff. It's not going to be like a Gertrude Jekyll garden in England somewhere. It's going to be very peaceful. You might just not have much of anything here in the front at all. Or you could have this as the, sort of the showcase when people walk in. I'm going to say we're going to put it around back. We'll just have, and it doesn't have to be even. It doesn't have to be, that sense of formality where there's this over here and that over there. A lot of the pink flowers, the pink trees, I mean, you think cherry blossoms, right? But I swear all I have to do is see a pink flowering tree and I think of that. Now there are the pink magnolias, the flower is pink, but they really don't work. But some of the nuts are glorious. Look at that, a flowering cherry tree. Is that perfect or is that really perfect? I mean, seriously. So, we'd have one of these. Do we want it up here? Do we want it just sitting over here? And all of a sudden you've got, that's all you need. You've got that spring in Japan feeling, right? The beautiful flowering trees. We just put a couple there. We could find that low grass walkway again if we'd like to and run this around the building. This will be the path that we take as we traverse our little quiet space. And just run that around. And maybe this time we will actually do a path all the way, through whatever this is going to be. Just a lovely, quiet stroll through a garden that is peaceful and pleasant and kind of minimal. Now, if we could put a pond in. We even can put, can I put a koi pond in this one? I'm not sure. But I think we should try. We're going to see what kind of pond we can put in here. There must be a thing we can use. I have no plan for this walkway. That one was a mistake, so I'm going to say it's the universe telling me to go that way. That's all I got. There's no plan for this. I'm just clicking. And quite literally and simply. You know what? I don't think I want that one there, so I'm going to get rid of it. And then here, or do I just want to move the tree? No, you know what? This is fine. I mean, it's a little thin there, which feels a little wonky. Yeah, maybe it's not right, guys. So I don't know. Let's put it back. Or we could put it here. That's better. That'll be fine. The lights come on at night. Isn't that adorable? So if we were walking along here, we might decide we want to sit at a bench and enjoy the peace of this lovely setting. Now you could put that fence all the way around, and you could put a hedge. You could put the fence inside, the hedge behind it, so you sort of have a double thing going on, and the red is highlighted against the green, and it gives you some privacy. So there, you know, that might be a really good plan for this. And let's see, we're going to put this here so we can just sit and have a moment of quiet contemplation. For making a pond, what am I going to do here? I got water. That's the asphalt road. I'm going to guess we have the flower. We got lily pads. So, okay, we're going to do a pond right here. I'm going to do this, and in some of them we're going to do lily pads instead. Do. Just scooch back up, do it again, and do it again. Now it's unfortunate that we can't make some, you know, slightly less, you know, square surfaces, but yeah, that's not too bad. And the cat is going, oh, this is so fun. I love this place. Yeah, so, you know, we've got that going on. Now, one of the fences, where do I find that baby? Might be really good. Ah, here we go. This is actually a fence line, but it allows you to do that, you know, just to get a little bit of nature going on in the place, right? There you go. And that's all I'm going to do with that. Again, this is about being quiet. Now, do we have stones? I have no idea. Do we have things that could be for stone? Like just no, not that one. Oh, come on, darling, work with me. I know we've got like henge rocks, but that seems a bit out of place. I mean, you could put this in. You could put a sundial somewhere. That doesn't seem out of place in here. I just would like, oh, well, look at this, bonsai. There must be a place for that. I think we need that. Absolutely, I believe we do. And I mean, it would be nice if we could place a rock somewhere, but apparently we can't. So I am going to decorate this little thing with a bonsai tree. Like so. There we go. We're just going to put that down there. Now again, if you know, try to picture it with the fence around it, the hedge, and I do kind of like that idea of having both. Just put both down. Yes, you do have to pay for them. You'll have to level up some things to make that happen, but that's okay. Is it going to let me do that? Okay, where is this one? Which way is this facing? Okay, it seems to be I don't know. Maybe it won't work, guys. I would have liked it, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. So I am sorry if I have failed you. And then, you know, here we could just have the fence here. That's all, just nice and simple. Now what we could do with one of the stones I have, so, you know, it's going to be looking like this. It's going to be very minimalist. You know, that's going to be around it. And there is one stone that might do the trick. If I can find it. Where would that be? I really thought it should be in this pile of stuff. And I've probably flown right by it, you know, as I have been known to do. Although sometimes things get in odd places. What does that look like? Well, now there's a thing you could use for a whimsical fairy garden, right? Now this isn't a fence, but it's in here. But this single one, this could possibly be a thing where it just sort of sits like that. And I would say if we're going to use this, then we would want to change the ground under it. I'm not sure I can, though. I would like the idea of sand being around it, but I'm not sure that will work. It may leave just too much green, but let's see what this does. It's really not going to cooperate at all. Man, no, this just doesn't feel good. This does not feel right. It would, you know, it was an idea. It's just not one that worked. So, so the stone, I don't know. Maybe is the stone leavable? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to take it out. I mean, it's actually, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it feels, I'm seeing too much Stonehenge here instead of, you know, Oriental peaceful garden thing. I don't know if there's lights that will fit in this situation. That's Venetian. I don't know if they've given us lights for this place. Something that would feel quiet and peaceful and Oriental. Look, birdhouse. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Ooh, I forgot I had these. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Glowing fungi in a fence. I mean, you know, the streamers, those kind of feel like, you know, you could say that's Oriental-ish, but I'm really not feeling too much here. However, I do believe under here somewhere I thought, oh man, I am almost sure that somewhere in this game there is, man, no kidding, where is it? I know what I'm looking for. Apparently I may never find it, but shoot. Really? I thought for sure there was a pond thing that I could put down that had lights in it. Is it here? Oh, a lotus flower. How did I miss that? Oh, you doofus person, you. Okay, so let's recycle that one. And that's one thing we clearly have to add because, oh, yes. Actually, we're going to do one of these too. We're going to recycle you and put one here as well. And nope. There it is. I knew it. Woohoo! I knew it. So we're going to take out that one of these, and put in this lovely floating water, this candle in the water. You know, and that's going to look quite cute at night. And I mean, we could put in more. We could put in, you know, just a random one somewhere right there beside this path. I mean, why not? We're going to pop that in right there. You know, just lighting the way. And then I'm going to go back to the trees. Now that beautiful, that's not a tree. That's a short tree, Ava. It's not a big tree. We're going to do one of these over here. And we do have others. Almonds, where's the almonds? Ooh, pistachio. You're not a very pretty thing, are you? Where's my trees, guys? There are totally pink trees in here somewhere. Carrot, there we go. These are cute too. We can just put one there. Just for a little variety. And I do have another one. I don't know what it's called though. I actually don't remember at all. But I know I have 3 pink trees. I'm certain. I'm pretty certain. Okay, come on. No, it's not that. Ha ha ha. For real? That one I've used. What is the other one? I know there's another. I know there's another that I have used in my Oriental spaces before. I cannot for the life of me think what it was. Was it something else? Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't imagine it, but maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, I thought there was a third tree that I used. Because I was so happy when I got the flowery cherry. I mean, there's this. Let's see that. Maybe that was the one. I don't know. And we're just going to put that one over here and see what that looks like. There we go. And that's fine too. It's a little different. Now, if you had the fence, you know what? If you say, that doesn't help anybody picture anything. Let's finish the job, sunshine. And then I'm going for dinner, which is going to make my dog really, really happy. All to be very happy. And right through here. I love those little floating lantern things. I just loved it when I opened those. First time I saw them. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So in Oriental garden, I mean, I use the pink flowers because it's something the game gives me that works. Weeping willow type trees would, I must have one of those, right? That sort of thing would definitely work. Lots of nice greens. Nothing loud or noisy. Lots of quiet space in between. If there was a pond that we could put in, that would be okay. We do have that one fountain that could possibly fit in here. I'm not sure it would be the best ever, but it might not be too bad. But yeah, so 'tis all peaceful. Let's see about the trees. The willow. There is that, actually there's two of them. There's this guy and then there's the big one. I mean, the weeping willow seems pretty, pretty standard in a garden like this. One there. We're going to tuck in one back here. I don't know. Let's look at the fountains. I don't really think they're going to be, I mean, it has a fish. We could pretend it's like koi, right? We could totally say it's koi. I mean, I suppose, although not right there, I feel like that's totally the wrong place for it. If we're going to use this, and I'm not convinced this is a good choice, but I think I would put it quite off somewhere on its own, away from the other room, right? We've got this lovely little seating area here. It's quiet, it's peaceful. A moment of contemplation. And what other trees? A little birch grove, would that be good in here? Maybe just for a bit, a bit of privacy sort of thing. Just a little clump, and then we put the little doodobby, the little lantern thing. Where this one, we pop in another one right there. There you go. Ta-da! So there's a lot missing that I would have liked to have used in here. I mean, we could put in another bonsai tree somewhere. But you don't want to go too far with these. With this garden, you definitely want to, less is usually probably more. You don't want to take this into clutter again, because clutter's not going to feel right. It's not going to feel like you're where you want to be. I'm going to put it on this side only because we've got the floating candle. It looks like there's a little thing there. There's three of them together. It's a moment. And I would probably call this one done. It's peaceful. I might even take out the paths and just leave everything green, quite frankly. I'm not really liking how they're working out. So it'd probably be easier to put them all in, right? Instead of taking them out. Yeah. Oh, shoot, guys. Because this is only one click instead of a click and a yes and a click and a yes. So we'll just, and the lawn will be different from its neighbors. The color will be different. And maybe that's a good thing, too. Yeah, because I'm really not feeling it started out okay, but yeah, it's not working for me anymore anyway. So either no path at all, or just the whole thing is one big path, which will make it really fast to walk around in here. So maybe that's not a bad thing. And it'll give one of the lawns a different color, which is not something I even thought of before, but I kind of like the idea of it. So I'm going to go. I just got a message from the family saying that dinner is ready. There we are. There we are. And I could put a koi. You know what we could do? We could totally put a koi. If we put too many, it's going to look kind of crowded. And then you have that whole fish hook thing that shows up. But you could put one of the koi fish down because they come with their own little pot of water. You know, you could stick one of them and give it, you know, give it a little bit more life if you wanted to do that. And there you go. An Oriental garden, sort of. I mean, it's farmed together. It's a game. It's not perfect, but, you know, it gives you the feel that you're in an Oriental garden. Let's go with that. And it would probably be quite nice. I might plant a lot of trees. If I can't put the hedge just behind it, and I can't apparently, I would probably put a bunch of trees in different places on the outside of this to just kind of warm it up a little bit, to give it a sense of privacy that it is sorely lacking at the moment. Or again, you know, what do I have? Okay, I know I gotta go. But is this game going to work for me here? Is there any sort of wall I could put up? Because that would be even better. Is there something taller? That's adobe. You know, that really wouldn't look all that good. Maybe you could put that down. I don't know if it's any taller, though. I think you can still just hop over that. So there's probably not anything. Making this into a walled garden would feel amazing. But I don't think the game is going to let that happen. So I'd probably plant trees. Whatever lot size I was going to do, I would put the fence one or two spaces in, and then be able to plant a fair number of trees along the outside. Just put in lots of green around it and give it a quieter, a sense of privacy that you're not riding your tractor in here, darling. I refuse to allow that to happen. Anyway, there you go, guys. I hope you have gotten some ideas. I hope I've been a little bit helpful. And until I see you next time, live your life happy. Let's build it beautiful. And I'm going for dinner. Bye-bye. That's not the right button, but that one is. Bye.